my cutiests of all cutienesses! Here I am with another video for you, but actually this video is just a preparation for my coming video. You'll understand that then, when that video comes out, because this is a get ready with me to film a video about makeup brushes. I know that sounds a little bit weird, but in my head it all makes sense. It really does. In my mind it all makes sense. It'll make sense to you too. If you want to see how I did this makeup look, you'll just have to keep on watching as it's getting started right now. Hello my darlings, I am starting off by using Illuminating Primer, and it's by Maybelline the Master Prime in number 20. Most of the time I do this with my hands, but too lazy to cut them shorter or to work them off, these claws, and I don't want to poke myself an eye out or something. And I am going to let that soak in for a second. And while this is soaking in, I already have my foundation ready. I don't know if it's gonna pump, because yesterday it didn't want to pump. And I am under the impression that it now does. This is my Maria Ayora Perfect Cover Matte Moisturizing Foundation, and it is by it comes from wish.com, and I love it. It is not the highest full coverage, but it's buildable. There, and if you do not pump too much at once, as you see, you can use it up. You can always add one pump instead of using too much and having to throw away what's left on your hand, because you can hardly press it back into the bottle. You can do that, but it's not handy. Let's leave it at the fact that it's not handy. And I want to have a tissue. God damn it. Get out there, because I want to clean my hand. Now, I will be showing you in the coming video which brush I use for which purpose and what they actually are meant for or made for. And many people think that you absolutely, definitely must use that specific brush for that purpose. Well, no people, we don't have to do that. I will show you in a moment how I use painting brushes and everything just to do whatever I want on my face. I just do whatever I like and prefer. So for concealer, I am going to take the one that I always use, my Pop Feel, because this is a light foundation. I'm gonna use my light concealer too. And if I do a heavy makeup, I do my eyes first, but with a soft makeup like this, I do my face makeup first. And I use, and that's really a concealer buffer, the number 142 by Zoeva. And then I'm gonna use my new diamond sponge. I have never used this thing before, and I'm gonna use the bottom to do my foundation. I am gonna use the side to do my concealer where it is not under the eye. And I'm applying a little bit on my eyelids too. And then I am going to the tip to go under the eyes. And in the edges around my nostrils. And then I am taking a big fluffy brush, and I always take my nude BB powder, my L'Oreal nude BB powder. And as you all know by now, but I am so amazed that there are so many new subscribers arriving at my channel. I don't know where they're coming from, but it is so amazing. I am so happy that so many people are finding me lately. It's amazing. I really want to thank you all so much for being my loyal followers, but also the new people. Welcome to my channel. You are making me so happy. I am a 40-year-old woman who is disabled, which is actually in Belgium they call it, it's over 60% disabilities that you have, but actually that is the maximum. So I am completely disabled for work. It's not that I cannot go to the toilet by myself. I still can do a little bit of makeup and stick on some plastic nails and stuff like that. But I cannot do anything around the house like cleaning, or I cannot wring out a kitchen towel or anything. But for me, going over 555 subscribers yesterday, I have cried. I was so, oh my God. I am so happy that being me, being disabled, being my age, and all of you are supporting me so much in my hobby. I cannot say thank you enough. Really, people, from the heart, thank you for being so good to me, so nice to me, so kind to me. And the subscribers that are new maybe don't know how much I've been through in my life, and I'm not gonna go on with it, or I cannot do any makeup. But thank you so much for joining the Nancy's Love for Makeup family. And what I actually wanted to say is, for those who are new, I cannot stand powders in this area because of my aging skin, and I crinkle up like tin foil. All my regular viewers, my loyals, they know that. And if you want to see me crinkle up and get the skin of an elephant, you should watch my I tried following a Patrick Star video. In that I bake like he does, and I slap my face with powders, and in that video you can see what my skin does when I put powder under there, and a little bit of powder has touched it and it's already crinkling up, so I have to recover that piece of skin later on in my makeup with moisturizer or with my self-made setting spray that contains a lot of oils. But to make a long story short, thank you. I love you, each and every single one of you. I love you with all my heart, and thank you for being so nice to me. I really appreciate it, and going over 500 subscribers for a person like me is a miracle. I had never expected to get even 100. But it's yeah. You don't know how much you helped me with that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Really, really. For this makeup, I'm not gonna use a lot. I've just powdered off and done the makeup like I normally would. Now I'm gonna take a fluffy brush and I'm gonna do a little bit of contouring and a little bit of blush and a little tiny touch of highlight, and I'll be ready. And an eye makeup and eyebrows. Oh my god, I gotta move on. I'm never gonna get ready. So I'm taking a flat contour brush. This is actually more an appliement brush, but I love it to make my crisp line on this outer part. And it's kind of a stiff brush, so it is also perfect. Even if it's this big, it is perfect for a nose contour. Then, with a very fluffy round brush, I'm gonna continue my contour. I often use only this too, but I wanted to show you how you can really make a sharp edge. And you can do that sharper edge with a darker bronzer, but I prefer not to. But I love these brushes because they have long hairs and they're very bendable. Because these hard lines, you can build them up if you do this, but it's more easy, you know, I gotta add here too. It's more easy if you do that with a flat, stiff brush. And I will show you in the brush video many types of contour brushes. Now, with another big fluffy brush, and this one's bigger, and you're gonna say, ooh, is she now completely losing it? Too late, that happened years ago. But what's wrong with me today? That's something that new viewers will notice, that I say every day, what's wrong with me today? But the same thing is wrong with me every single day, so there's something seriously wrong with me every day. Now, I'm tabbing this in to this blush, tabbing off the excess because this is a very pigmented blush. But if you see how well and how gorgeous, but there is glitter on my face, how gorgeous and how fast you have a lot of pigment on your cheeks with a brush like this, and with specifically with this blush. And that glitter doesn't want to budge. Ah, get away there, you. Get here. I have dropped green glitter on my table months ago. And no matter what I do, it keeps popping up all the time. It keeps annoying me. So I also put a little bit of blush on the highest points of my forehead, so that it looks as if the sun has caught me. Just outside now today in the rain. And I don't come outside now because my blood pressure is so low that I am not allowed to go out. Now I am going to highlight with a brush that I use only for highlight, and that's this domed one. I'm just gonna use my regular Makeup Academy Okay, sorry that my camera stopped, but my memory card was full, and I am going to film quite a lot with the brushes explanation that I'm gonna do, so I'm now gonna start doing my brows first before I do anything else. It's Pro and then in smaller letters Fashional. So it's the iMagic Pro Fashional Cosmetics one. Don't know if you can see it or read it. And it is the color Soft Brown, which is the color 2. And I thought when I bought it, and if you watch it in the jar, ooh, that is light. But it's not too light. It is perfect for my complexion. It's perfect for my natural brows. The consistency of the cream is so much creamier. I know that many people who like drawing on individual hairs prefer a stiff consistency like the Anastasia Dip Brow. Well, I hate that. That's purely personal preference, but I hate it. I really do hate it. And with this product, you can even see I'm combing up my brow hairs and they stay that way. This is a brow gel like the Anastasia. It covers very well. You can build it. It dries very strong onto your brow hairs. So you don't need a brow gel after this. If you wait a little bit and you comb up your brow hairs the way you want them, they will stay in that place. It's as if it's a mixture of all the brow products that I normally use. Normally I use a pencil, a brow gel, most of the time a brow mascara after it to keep them in place. But with this, it's not necessary. They can be placed however you want them and they stay like that. And the brush that comes with it, I especially didn't use it now because I want to show it in the other video, but it is so cute. It's one like this, but it's foldable and so cute, tiny. You'll see in the other video. Nah, now you gotta watch. Ha! Sorry. Sorry, that's just me. That's how I am. This is me. There's nothing I can do about it. There's really nothing you can do about it. Now I am going to do my eyes, and for that I'm gonna use this GRWM Professional Makeup Palette, which was a very expensive palette, and I got it as a gift from a good friend, and I have never used it to do a look with. So I was thinking, why not use it today? So I'm gonna start by taking a fluffy brush. I'm gonna take this creamy color, and with that I'm gonna start under my brows, and I have especially applied some of my concealer and foundation on the eyelid so I don't have to set it. Smart, not? I'm gonna take this fluffy but flattened appliement brush, and I'm taking this pink and I am applying that to the inner part of my eye and against the crease. Now, which color are we gonna use? Maybe this gray tone? I'm gonna apply that. Ooh, that's dark. It became this pigmented because I have wet my brush on that tissue. So I'm just wildly applying that gray with this flat appliement brush. And as I have done my face makeup already, to prevent fallout, you can tilt your head downwards, and if you take product, tap off the excess, press your brush against the eye and wiggle, and don't wipe tap, 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 flap, 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 because you are gonna create fallout. And Simba really wants to tell you all of this translated in bird language. To work this out, I'm gonna take a fluffy blending brush. Up next, do not put away your blending brush. Do not make it wet. Just keep it at hand. Now, what I like to do if I'm working in my crease is use a painting brush. And I'm gonna go for this dark grayish color. Whoop! Sorry. I am rolling that brush in that powder, filling it up, tabbing off the excess. And with a paintbrush with a tip like this, you can really go in the crease. And if you press it in, you're gonna have the sides of that brush touching the skin above and beneath your crease, and look at that result. You are gonna get so much pigmentation, and it's gonna be beautifully in the middle of your crease. Now, if you've got hooded eyes, you bring it a little bit higher, but when there is not that much product left on your brush, and as you see, I am shaping like a little bit of a wing already. This is the V. And there's one on my bracelet too, and I don't know why. Now this color looks completely dark gray with a shimmer in it in the palette, but if you see it on the eyes, it's purple. It's gorgeous. Wow. That's a real wow. A serious wow for that. Now I'm taking my blending brush again and I'm gonna blend that edge. And the more you blend, the more purplish it gets. It changes colors. This is great. Why have I never touched these? So pretty, so pretty. Now I am going to take another flat applyment brush and I am going into this weird goldish brown color, and I'm gonna apply that in the middle of my lid. It's more copper than gold, and I like copper better than gold. You can see that in my jewelry designs too. On my Facebook page, Naba Juwelen Naba Jewelry Group. And you can see on there what I do when I'm not doing makeup. That's gorgeous. Now, I'm gonna take a real flat but straight cut off brush, and I'm gonna take a little bit of the gray first, and I'm bringing that underneath the eye. But listen to that bird. And I'm bringing the upper and lower gray together. With the same brush, I'm going into that shimmery dark purplish color, and I'm bringing that underneath the outer centimeter of the eye. And I'm making a small V again, but lower and upper lash line. So a V. This is more than enough for this look because it's not gonna be an overload of makeup. And this brush I use to take away fallout, but as you see there still is a bit too much there. What you can do is take your brush, a concealer buffer, and often there still is enough concealer left in it. And just press it in. Now I don't know what I'm gonna do with my lips, so I'm taking the first... Okay, I took the first one that I had in my tray there, and it's gonna be this Jeffree Star, and it's the color Gemini. Okay, that'll be the one that we're gonna use. But first I'm quickly gonna do a little eyeliner. And I cannot do that without holding my skin. Look at that. That's all residue of lash glue and stuff that gets stuck in your lashes, and you can take off your makeup as well as you like. As you saw, there still was a clutter in my lashes. So using a lash comb like this is not an overrated luxury, it is useful. Now, mascara. I am applying mascara to my upper and lower lashes. And as my camera stopped, I had already done my lower lashes. And while I was at it, I have cut me a pair of new falsies and have put glue on them, so they are getting tacky. And I'm gonna do a little bit of mascara on my upper lashes, and then this look will be done. All I need is a little bit of shimmer on my inner tear duct, and I'm going to use this. Just with a small, doesn't have to be a flat appliement brush, I'm just gonna take a little bit of highlighter and put that right on the brow bone, underneath the brow bone, for that pop of highlight right there. Now I will be popping on my lipstick off camera, and my falsies will be tacky in a moment too, so I will be right back with the final result of this makeup look. So this is the final result of this just plain and simple get ready with me makeup tutorial, which is actually to do another video in which I am gonna try to teach you all different types of brushes. So I really hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial with me. If you're not subscribed, okay. Sorry. Okay. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. Leave some nice comments down below. Give me some thumbs up. Ring that notification bell to see every time I load up a new video. And for me, there's as always just one thing left to say, and that is my love for makeup is spread all over to you, and I really hope to see you again soon in one of my coming videos. So for now, bye bye. Sure hope you got that. And that too.